In this exercise, we have to create a following model. So here we have the sketch of this model, and here we have a 3D model with the thickness of the plate 10 millimeters. Let's look at our sketch. So let's look at our model. Here we have 35, here we have 50, and if we look here, we can see that this model, this sketch is symmetrical. So if here is 35, then here is also 35. So here we have 35, 50, 35. And from the sketch, we can see that the length of this line and this line here are also identical. As well, let's look at here. Here we have 20 millimeters, but we can see that this line here, this one here, and this one here are collinear. So let's go to the SOLIDWORKS. Let's go on the front plane. So we can start our sketch with a line. We can start, for example, from here, and we can go to the right, or we can go to the left. It doesn't matter. Or you can go here. You can go with midpoint line. You can start in the origin, and let's create a midpoint like this. But it really doesn't matter. You can start here, you can go to the right or to the left. Now let's go with a line again. Let's go up. Let's go to the right. Let's create this one here. Let's go to this side. Let's create again the same. And let's finish here. Like this. Let's click OK. So the first thing that we will do is we will create relations. So let's make this point here, hold Ctrl, this point here, and this point here. Let's make them horizontal. Like this, let's click OK. So if we move now this point, this line and this line will move simultaneously with this line here. And this is what we want. As well, let's make this line, hold Ctrl, and this line here, let's make them equal. Like this. And let's make this line here and this line here equal. Like this. And now let's make this line here and this line here as well equal. Now as we see, this sketch is symmetrical. So let's click here on this point in the origin, hold Ctrl, and this midpoint of this line. Let's make this relation vertical. Like this. Let's click OK. And now we can go to Smart Dimensions and we can put some dimensions. So let's go here. Let's put here 35. Like this. And now we know that this line is also 35. We can check this. So we can see this line is 35 as well. Let's go here. Let's make this 50. Like this. So this is also correct. Now let's make this one 30. Like this. And let's make this one here 20. Like this. Now here we can see that we have those line blue, so our sketch is underdefined still. So if we move this point here, for example like this, we can see that our sketch is movable. So we must define here the length of this line. So let's go to Smart Dimensions. Let's make this line 160 millimeters. Like this. Let's click OK. And now we can see that our sketch is fully defined. So here, if you look at our drawing, you'll see we have dimension here, 35. Let's click it here. Let's go here, make this dimension driven. Let's click OK. So this dimension has a different color. It's gray color because this dimension doesn't affect the shape of our model. And it's not necessary. It's only here as a representation that this dimension and this dimension are the same. But this dimension, we can change it. If we double click on this dimension, we can change it. We got a warning, this dimension is driven dimension and the value cannot be changed. Let's click OK. So now our sketch is fully defined. Now let's go to the features, Extruded Boss base, and by default we have the depth 10 millimeters. Now let's click OK. And this is the model that we're looking for.